Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to SPW Anarchy Arc.
Larry, and I wait upon my co-host, the boss man, Logan Slater. I do hope everybody's having a great day, good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you all may be. We got a lot to cover regarding two shows. SPW Carnage TV, we're gonna go over. We're gonna go over Enter the Underground 6. We are gonna go talk about all of the Tournament of Mayhem competitors. We are gonna talk about IWA Deep South. We are gonna talk about IWA Quasi Dream from Japan. Hello, boss man.
Today?
Hello.
Hi.
How's it going? I was just telling the people what we're going over today.
So damn, we're doing that today?
Well, I thought that was the plan last week. Why? Do you want us to reschedule the IWA stuff?
Here's an idea. I have an idea.
Okay.
Why don't we make it its own episode? Given
I
the
love
fact
that.
we do have a lot to discuss tonight.
So kind of like we'll do it like maybe earlier in the week.
Yeah, like its own separate series
Okay.
or something like that.
And this is episode 20 because last week was 19 and a half and episode 19, but this is episode 20.
We also gave him a half an episode.
That's what I was saying. We did 19 and a half and 19 last week.
Yeah. Hey, I made it. I survived an NOI.
Yeah, we'll be talking about that. How do you feel?
I got hit by a truck, but I'm gonna say that was probably one of the best fights I've ever been in.
He was everything you ever wanted.
I expected everything from that man, and he gave me everything. So good on him. I mean, it ain't finished. We ain't done. You may enjoy your spotlight in the sun. I mean, he's literally tall enough to fucking touch the sun, so give it a kiss while you're up there. But that'd be like a fucking some motherfucker going down to try to light a cigarette on the stove.
He needs people need to jump up to him for him to help him light his cigarette or his cigar.
Yeah. But it's the fact that it's a fact of he took me from my home. SPW is my home. And I just can't let that go. But we will definitely get to that.
Yes, we do. We got a lot to cover, and we're going to start that off by going over SPW Carnage TV. That was in South Bend, Indiana. Do you think after what happened on this show, we're going to be allowed back?
Probably not.
Well, I haven't really heard of us getting banned in much places lately, so that's why I asked. It seems like we've been avoiding that.
I think it's because we're going to places that aren't really too finicky on the rules. Like I have to sit there and look things up like in the athletic commission and all that. And if there's a certain town that allows it, cool. But I don't need y'all knocking at my, people with badges knocking at my fucking door.
Very true, very true. Last thing we need is cops, and I think most of us hate the ops.
Philly. Fucking Philadelphia. We would love to go back. It's just on them.
That's understood.
It's just on them. Now, I know we're not allowed back in New York.
Sadly.
We used glass. Apparently, No, no, no. No, no, no. That's a big no, no. And that was right in the main event. Like, but we cleaned up afterwards. You living
We
in it.
clean for them and they still don't want us back, those bastards.
Oh, well. We're doing fine as we are.
Indeed, we are. And what kicked us off in this incredible Carnage TV was an SPW World Tag Team Championships match, Tornado Tag style, as it was Excalibur, Elijah King, and Gabriel Gates versus the Deep South Juggalos. Brian White, the Carolina Cracker, the Tattoo Wrestler, the Deathmatch Juggalo, and his partner, Lil Sicko. And they are the champions walking in, and they retain their titles against Excalibur.
I'm gonna light this up for them. I saved this for this. It's hold on before I get into that. This strain is called Cheetah Piss.
Nice. Gotta love the piss.
Yeah, I'm totally taking the piss right now. Anyway, a great ass match that was, and I while I'm at it, big congratulations to Little Sicko on winning the Pure Television Championship in IWA. Big shock to everyone. Big old shock. Mm-mm-mm. If you haven't seen that, check it out.
Do it all for the
IWA put
crowd.
on a
Do it
good
all for
show.
the crowd.
IWA put on a good show. But yeah, that was kind of a step outside the box. It wasn't really a death match per se, was it? No, not really. I think it was like regular tornado rules, and they turned it into one of the most physical fights of the night. Excalibur trying to remain in the conversation in the tag team division, here, there, and everywhere.
Indeed, they
So,
are.
good Lord, he's
And I
got a
love
whole
seeing
business
Excalibur
here
when they
going.
do come around. Always good to see them.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It looks like you got a whole business meeting going on.
Hmm?
Well, it seems like you have a business meeting going on. What's going on here, Larry?
I mean, I'm here. I don't know, just make sure I have everything that I have on me. I have 4 pages bookmarked over here on my notebook.
4 pages.
Well,
Oh,
yeah, because
damn, we're
each of
taking
the
up
stuff that
four
we're going
pages.
over is on 4 separate pages. Well, three
We
now,
we
since
are
we're going to
four
go over the.
pages of story. That's crazy.
Heck yeah. Got to keep
Wow.
organized, my brother.
Definitely, definitely one of the best reporters in the business right here.
Try my best, try my best. But hell of an opener to start us off, and that like
Um,
what led us on to the other match of the night. But this matchup, it's always good to see Excalibur, and we know the connection of the Deep South Juggalos, and it's good to see Kato back, which he is also a part of this card, which we shall get to later.
mhm. That was a very good match too.
Yes. Do you have anything else you'd like to say about this opener before we move on?
Oh, there's Marissa. There's Marissa, one of the craziest chicks I've ever seen come out of the HBU Wrestling Academy. Good
And
Lord.
she has her own podcast called Smoke and Meteors. Did I say it right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Presented by Turnbuckle Times. Check that out on YouTube,
Yeah.
Facebook,
Turnbuckle
wherever
Times.
you feel comfortable catching. And she
Go
wears
support
that
them most
merchandise
definitely.
proud.
And she's not the only one on there too that does the interviews.
For Smoking Meteors, I think she is the only one.
Oh, is for Turnbuckle Times? That's the only one.
Oh, there's more people for Turnbuckle
Okay, okay.
Time.
That's yeah.
Yeah. So this next match. Oh yeah, you want my thoughts? I mean, I want to see Excalibur back in the title scene. I really do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I guaranteed we will in the future. And as we were talking about, this matchup kicked off for what would be an epic night as always. As next up we had Deuce Sparks versus Gringo Loco, where Deuce Sparks walked out victorious.
Yeah. The Soul Host and Smoke Media are Team Burger Times at their own podcast, but they kind of hit the back burner. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Hope to see him back, but a junior heavyweight contendership match. Um, very fast paced. Very fast paced as always. Deuce Sparks has been on a tear as of late. Whether he wins or loses, or whether it's here in SPW, or whether it's in TRV or wherever. But that man needs to be on everyone's fucking show.
And it's always good to see Mr. Loco when he does appear. He comes around here every once in a while, and for a while he was really getting put into a lot of multi-man matches. But like we've seen him cut his teeth in the singles division at times, and I would say that he's a part of possibly the junior heavyweight division here for SPW, if not a national.
I think we brought it up on here that he was in a lot of multi-man matches, and
Yes.
and you brought up the fair point. I'm like, he's not in a lot of singles, so we'll see what he does going forward. I've been enjoying his singles matches here.
Like, yeah. And Deuce, of course, he's always electric when he enters. He's always fired up. He's always charismatic. He's always ready. I like the hungry determination he has every time he steps into the ring, and his promos are also on top.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Still young in the game, but he is showing a lot of promise.
Most indeed, most indeed. And we shall be talking about him in another card later when we do get there. But this card for him was also great. And it's also good to see Gringo. And I can't wait to see Gringo Loco back in the halls of SPW. Do you have anything else you'd like to say on this, good sir?
No, man, that was just a. I like those types of matches, man. I love it when we have regular rules or pure rules or whatever that you want to call it. And that was just a showcase of that we're just more than your blood and guts and your and death match and all that other stuff.
Most indeed, most indeed. And that led us on to another great matchup between Chris Graves and Tommy Vendetta, with Chris Graves walking out victorious.
Can we applaud that match for a moment? Like, wow. Just fucking wow. Like, in Japan, where mainly New Japan, the audience is just sitting there taking it all in.
Yes.
That was one of those moments where you just took it all in. Chris Graves and Tommy Vendetta just worked so fucking well together, bro. I was one of them. Like, I even in the middle of this matchup, I took my headset off and sat there as a fan and watched it. It was awesome. I want to see another one. Like, I want to see Tommy Vendetta in singles more. And he just came off an 800-day XICW reign recently, where he faced Toby Klein.
Yes. Go check out XICW, the pro wrestling company, if y'all haven't. Definitely good shit.
Mm-hmm. So as for that, that was just an amazing matchup, very technical between both Chris Graves and Vendetta.
And Chris Graves, he has a brutal side to him that he can hang with Tommy Vendetta. That's also known for his brutality.
Mm-hmm.
A mean streak is what they would call it, I think. A mean streak.
Chris is making some damn noise as of late. Love it.
Welcome, Lulu. Welcome.
Lulu's here. Great to see it. We'll talk about her later on.
Yes, we shall.
In a situation where I'm going to put it as like a moment of the year, if we're going through Chaos Awards, that could be considered.
Yes, we shall, and we'll get there soon. But this match, as you were saying, between Chris Graves and Tommy Vendetta, I would love to see a second round, if not a third, for a trilogy between these two. I feel Tommy Vendetta, no matter if it's tag or singles, we can see a lot of him grow in different ways. And Chris Graves, like you were saying, he's been making a lot of noise, and he's going to continue to do so here. I'm not going to be surprised when we see him with gold.
I don't know what championship he's looking at, but I heard it. I heard him say it's time to collect.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anything else we'd like to say about this match before we move on?
Not at all. Not at all.
Well, welcome,
There's
Alexander the Judge.
There's the judge. We had him on last week.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Took a while, but we finally got him on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But
That's
next
a
up,
big beefy right there.
yeah, we have a lot of big people in this
Big
fed.
beefy.
We got the Judge. We got Eddie Walker. We got, of course, Jacob on Hawaii. We got. Why am I spacing? I think those are like the big three.
DMP.
Yeah. Okay, if we're counting him, we're counting Michael Kruger.
Michael Kruger. Matt Tremont.
Oh, bulldozer. Masada.
His Schlack.
Yes.
Big beefies.
I think it was the big one.
I'm gonna open a restaurant and call it Big Beefy.
Big what?
Big Beefy.
Of course you do.
That's what I want to do. I want to open a restaurant and I want to call it Big Beefy. I don't know what the mascot's gonna be, but it's gonna be beefy.
The costume's gonna be so big that the person inside of it's gonna have to try to keep its balance until he falls over.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Ugh.
Big
But yes.
beefy.
Well, if you do make that restaurant, let me know.
Yeah, dude. You gonna get some beefy brisket sandwiches up in that motherfucker?
Well, we talk about big beefy matches. There was a few that we'll be talking about here soon, I swear.
See. There we go.
And, huh?
I had to back up the camera a little bit. I was a little too close. Like, I remember. Yeah, sometimes we can see up your nostrils, Larry.
Hey, man, I'm not trying to do that on purpose. It's just the freaking how Messenger works. I literally am pushed, like, on my screen. I look like I'm backing up, right? But when I go to watch the video or post it, it looks like my face is so up to the camera, it's trying to make my head big.
Oh, God. I think there was a time you had, like, it was all up close to your shit and everything.
Oh, gosh.
I think I commented, blow your nose.
Dude, I feel bad. I really am not trying to do that on purpose, that I put my face up to the camera. That's why I always have it at a certain distance. But I don't know what's wrong with Facebook. It's making my face go up close. I think I need a computer.
I think I gave one of your boogers a French accent. Pepe Le Pew. You know?
Oh, God.
Just
call it cornholio.
their nose hairs look like pussy willows. Just blowing in the wind.
I remember this one time I was watching Kicking It. I know it's scarier. Your bad breath or your bad nose decay. Got very bad decay, bro.
Didn't Malcolm say that someone on the show had fucking rank ass breath?
I wonder who he was talking about.
I don't know. Once we go through the show, I'll probably figure it out. This next match.
The King of Chaos, Wes Grimm versus Matt Cross, and welcome the Carolina Cracker, Brian White.
The criminal mastermind. I'm going to get this right. CXWF. April 4th, the coursing release party in Gastonia, North Carolina. Get your tickets now.
Yes, go check out CXWF if y'all have it. But Wes Grimm versus Matt Cross, that was a underrated banger where Wes Grimm won, but Matt Cross put up a good fight. Every time we see Matt, it's always a spectacle, and we already know what Wes Grimm is about. One hit both the championship twice in Japan, was incredible.
Yeah. Deuce Sparks in the house. What's going on? Just spoke
Welcome, dude.
about him. Very impressive athlete. Reminds me of ACH. Malcolm
That's
couldn't be
what is
more
said every
accurate.
time, I swear. Or that he's the son of ACH.
Yep. Yep. That's it. So where were we at on this? Fucking. Oh yeah, West and Cross. I mean, the one piece of advice that I gave to Wes is that Matt Cross is a very decorated hybrid, technical wrestler. He's not afraid to take to the skies, but you're gonna have to go out of your comfort zone just a smidgen because I felt that Matt may go to the skies a bit more. I was wrong. They had a masterpiece and that left Matt Cross beside himself. Did you see the photo? Or I mean, you were there live. He was just beside himself, just hanging out, hanging off
Oh, yeah.
that rope. Like, you son of a bitch, no! Like he was hanging on the door in the Titanic. Come on, Rose could have let Jack on that door. Anyway,
I will always say that. Why didn't she make room for Jack on the door? Why didn't she make room?
you
Ah!
showed me the plank. And Matt Cross was just hanging there, man. I mean, I think I sent you the photo, or someone did, and that shit was hilarious. They're torch this bitch.
Yeah. And the King of Chaos, Wes Grimm, since he's lost his world title, no matter win or lose, the man is always looking for one thing to cause destruction or choke somebody out. If you notice with that signature grip of his.
Now, the last time the two-time champ was up here, um, he did say he wanted to dip into the tag team division, didn't he not?
Yeah, I've been waiting to see who his partner would be. It doesn't really seem like much has happened with that.
Yeah, that left us in suspicion. So we'll see what's next for him. He
Maybe
will
it's
be
you.
this
No, I'm
upcoming
just kidding.
Thursday.
Maybe it's you. No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe, but he will be in action this upcoming Thursday. Um,
Maybe it's Marissa. Who knows?
never know, never know.
Maybe it's Deuce Sparks.
That'd be cool. That'd be a very unique pairing right there. I think that would work. Who knows? But yeah. Let's see what's next. As I said, he's in action this week. Um, it's going to be a fun fucking match for him. Oh, sweet God, this one's going to be fun. He's going to be going one-on-one with Alec Price.
Ooh, damn. All right. That's
Alec
you.
Price. Give
Heck
me
yeah.
more.
Well, remember,
Well,
young, dumb, not poor.
want to have a brain in the Buster.
Yep.
But we got a loaded week this week. Anyway, we'll get to that. Very good match between him and Cross. I want to see more of that shit.
Yes,
There was many
indeed.
times I
Agreed.
thought Cross was taking that from him.
Maybe next time we see Cross, we'll see him come over as his Lucha Underground persona, Son of Havoc. Mm.
You know, I'm gonna watch an episode of Lucha Underground tonight, just for you.
Right? I know. Every time I still remember when I popped that on Malcolm. Malcolm was like, "Wow." When I was naming off like the list of places he's been, he like got shocked at seeing it. But I know Malcolm, he knows his history, so I think it was just like caught him off guard saying Lucha Underground because a lot of people don't know that
At
was him
first,
under the mask.
yeah, at first, I didn't recognize him, and then like they got a close like camera shot of him. I'm like, I'll be damned, that is M Dog 20.
And you know that move he brought to Lucha Underground where he would like literally jump off the ropes with his arms, like hit him, like he
Flying.
springboards off it,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tyler Bate does that too, doesn't he?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But he goes and just takes your head off with the clothes on.
Literally.
Hell
But
yeah.
yes,
What was
I want to
next?
see him here as Son of Havoc. I think that'd be an interesting landscape for SPW.
Never know. Junior heavyweight
Yeah.
division becoming very interesting. But
I
up
just had a
next,
vision. I'm sorry. Kill shot. Get Swerve Strickland. You said AEW guys could travel anywhere. Get Kill shot up in here. God damn it.
I don't know about Swerve's contract that well.
Damn it. All right.
I know
Wilson.
about certain people. I can't
Nick Gage.
Who?
Nick Gage.
Did you say Nick Gage?
Yes.
I mean, it's Tournament of Mayhem and all 12 participants have been announced. I don't see that happening
But who's
anytime
to say
soon.
he still can't show up? Like anytime.
True. But I don't see it happening anytime soon.
Oh well. I'll get my hopes up again.
I mean, you're still getting your hopes up for Atsushi Onita.
You know what? You don't have to throw it on my face, damn it. Like earlier when you said, "Oh yeah, this guy's known as a butcher."
You sitting
Yeah,
there
bro.
saying Necro Butcher, and I'm showing you a fucking Killbilly Butcher here in Nathan Mowry.
Come on, man. You have to play me like that.
Speedy recovery of Matt Tremont. That looked gnarly.
It was still good though. I love Nathan Mowry and his work with the Blood and Honey series.
Yeah, I can't wait for that to come back. We were speaking on that earlier. But I know this next match is meaty as shit.
It is, and it was it was a South Bend, Indiana street fight, and it was between Jacob Anuwai versus Michael Kruger, with Jacob Anuwai picking up the victory and then was going on to face you, which we shall talk about that match. But right now, this match between him and Michael, it was two beefy monsters fighting each other.
I know I said I was going to be there, but I had to take care of a situation at the arena that we held No Love Lost in. So my apologies on that, folks. It would have been hilarious to hear my stoned ass talk about that fucking big ass oak tree of a motherfucker. That siren head looking ass motherfucking wannabe devil looked like he belonged on the front cover of Bat Out of Hell from 1977. God damn. Sirens are screaming. Yeah, no. Anyway, but from what I seen of that, they were fucking. I seen that they started that match off just shoving each other like you bitch, bitch, bitch. You that fucking killed me. Oh, that fucking killed me. Just seeing them beefy bastards just start shoving each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, god damn, what a match that was.
Indeed. And Michael Kruger, he freaking is just a monstrous man every time he steps in. He always looks like he just wants to just literally kill somebody every time he's in somebody's presence or somebody's in his way. I feel bad for his opponent, whoever it is, wherever it may be. But Jacob on Hawaii is another big as the sky. You have to literally look up to smoke his cigar, man. Like to light his cigar for, like jump up there.
Like, if I tried to reach up there and light the motherfucker, I'd probably light his beard on fire.
Gosh, it even shocked me when I saw him with a beard. I was like, yeah, I hate to meet the barber that fucks up on his beard.
Hey, bro, like, let's put it this way. I knew what kind of fight he was going to bring. I'm glad that I brought that fight out of him. But I just want more. I want more.
You want more?
More. Anyway, great match between him and Michael Kruger.
Yes, it was. And that led us up to our anything goes, and now this one was insane. Damian Zeus Miller versus Damian Rage, with Damian Rage walking out victorious.
Vincent Owen couldn't even be bothered to fucking show up.
But he
Like,
did
damn.
show up somewhere else, but we're not going to talk about that yet.
Did what?
He did show up somewhere else, but we're not going to talk about that yet.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Yes.
But he didn't even be bothered to show up. And yeah, it's, you know what? I'm going to talk to him about that afterwards. But Damien has been itching to get a motherfucking singles match for quite some time. And man, did he look like $1,000,000. That's my boy right there. That's my boy.
Mills
And you
get the
know
dog. Mills get the dog. Mills get the sorry.
but yeah, just that might be the sign of things to come right there. But not after not after they take care of some certain business first. Not until then. They need to take care of some business first. They gotta right a fucking wrong.
Oh.
Great win. You know, I mean, it was against my brother. It was against Zeus. But man, you just gotta
But
be a
you have
little.
your history of Rage. If I recall, you guys had one of the most bloodiest matches ever in SPW.
Who, me and Zeus?
What am I thinking? Am I thinking wrong? Was it not Rage? Am I thinking wrong?
I have never faced my tag team partner.
I was talking about Rage.
Ray just had. I know he had a pretty bloody match in Japan against Brian White.
I know there was a matchup. I thought it involved one of these two, and you guys said it couldn't happen again.
Oh, I faced Zeus, and it can't happen.
Okay. That's what I'm referring to. Okay.
That was back in March of 25.
Yes.
It was definitely a very bloody match.
Yes. Like, didn't you guys get banned from the city that day too?
We got banned from the venue, not the city.
Okay.
Yeah, we are not allowed in the Gerald Bratner Athletic Center anymore. Whoopsie.
Mistakes happen, as they say. And it was a great match between Zeus Miller and Damian Rage. I wouldn't mind seeing it again. Do you have anything else you'd like to cap off on this?
No. Just
All right.
they need to take care of this piece of business.
Well, this next one involves a fans bringing the weapons. And if I recall, this was to determine who would enter the Tournament of Mayhem. Andrew Cato versus Drew Blood, with Andrew Cato walking away victorious.
Cato, man, what a way to return to form. You know, he said some shit on social media. Yes, he remembers that 6-man tag. But right now, he had to fry bigger fish. Wasn't that what he said? He had that with a vengeance in his eyes. He had it, the barbed wire bat in his hand. And it looked pretty. Did he use it? I think he did.
Yeah.
Okay. He
Well,
might
as
have.
well as fans bring the weapons, most of the time weapons do get used from fans that brought them, and the fans brought some crazy shit.
Yeah, it looked like a traffic cone. Went right up his rectum.
I thought I saw a dude run away with a gun, but I could have been mistaken.
He's got a gun. Oh, God.
Huh?
No, that was Blind Man. He took his barbed wire squirt gun
I
out.
told you not to let him have guns after what happened the last time.
No, it came to find out it was just a barbed wire fucking Nerf gun.
Oh, a barbed wire Nerf gun. Even worse. Probably gonna get stuck on that like he did that cactus.
He's not welcome back in Phoenix, but we are.
We're gonna have to dress him up in a secret disguise.
And he's gonna look like Jose Jalapeno on a stick. But nonetheless, what was that next match?
It was a full metal mayhem
Oh
between.
no,
Yep.
I really didn't say shit about that match. My mistake. All right, so Kato and Drew Blood never happened before. Never happened until Thursday night, and it was a clinic. It was it was definitely a
But the
clinic.
winner had a guaranteed shot of going into TOM.
Yep, and Kato went right into it. Now, as I did promise, there would be some action from some of the people involved in the Tournament of Mayhem. There will be a six-man all-out war
Okay.
happening.
Okay.
Yeah, between
Cool.
half of the bracket with the the participants to be determined.
But okay. So out of the 12, 6 of them will be in a 6-person tag.
Six-person tag, yes.
So the other 6, are you also going to have them compete in something special, or are they going to face each other in like one-on-ones?
We will see. It's going to be a very loaded Carnage TV. We're going to see them in action somehow, some way.
Indeed. And it's always good to see Kato and Drew Blood, both men known for their extremities in the violent scene, but are not afraid to get down and dirty with or without weapons. And that was a classic, and it was definitely a great part of this Carnage TV. This whole entire Carnage TV was literally full of fucking carnage.
Oh my god. Yeah, like I think Malcolm came to me and looked at me and said, that was good but exhausting. Holy fuck.
You literally have 6 out of 10 of these matches on this card alone that are all held under a certain stipulation.
Just like the Full Metal Mayhem between Eduardo Walker and motherfucking Juice.
Which is next, and that did happen, and this was the second time these two faced off before they would meet in the triple threat at No Love Lost, which we shall get to later. But Eddie defeated Jukes yet again, but Jukes was not easy to put down.
Nah, Juice adapted well to the environment. Juice adapted well to the environment. I think he put up a bigger fight against Eddie this time around more than he did the first time. If that makes any sense.
So you think he had more of a, like, he literally was fighting for his life more than he did the first time?
It seemed like there was more gusto. It seemed like he had a little bit of fucking, a little bit of pep in his step, some salsa in his fucking sway. And I think it got the better of him against Eddie Walker. There was many moments where he could have put him away. And I think it just got the better of him. Now Eddie Walker got that win, which, given his record, I couldn't ignore it. His singles record was 4-1. The only loss that he has is to Twan Montana.
And Twan is an original here in SPW.
Mm-hmm.
Committed manslaughter.
Could have. He survived. Could've. So it got reduced down to attempted.
That's understood.
So, we didn't have to serve any time. I forgot what the stipulations were. He had a great lawyer. Wasn't a sock puppet though.
Ah, yes. Good old sock puppet lawyer. But this match between Eddie and Juxie was not where it ended for them, as they met at No Love Lost, as we just kind of talked about. But we will get to No Love Lost after this beautiful card. And are we ready to go on to the next match?
Both cards were beautiful. But yes, we are.
They weren't. This was just setting up what was going to happen at No Love Lost. But this next match,
Might as well have been night one.
oh yeah,
It might as well have been that. Who knows?
who knows?
We come to what did we come to? Shit. What was that next match?
Well, this is the co-main event, and like she said on a post, she's shocked that he actually made it to this spot with how long she's actually been here. And I'm talking about Marissa Gindron. Is that how you say her last name?
Close.
Gindron?
Gendron. We'll roll with it.
Okay. She took on Mickey Knuckles, everybody's favorite deathmatch aunt, and Marissa walked away victorious, heading in to the Tournament of Mayhem.
Upset of the year.
Really? That was your upset of the year?
You brought up that point already there. I think it was also, to be fair, a match that could not be ignored.
Well said.
Like you're sitting there like, oh shit, how's this gonna go? Oh man, Mickey's gonna fucking take it. Mickey's gonna fucking take it. That's like Goliath right now. That's bye. That's Marissa. She was David in that situation. You wanted her to win. Even though you were all for Mickey, somewhere in your heart, you wanted her to win. And as the match went on, the support just started building up behind her. And that energy helped her pull off upset of the year. And enter a field full of fucking lions, wolves, cheetahs, whatever crazy ass animal you want to call it. She's in a field full of them. Wild buffalo, who knows? She has 11 people to fucking dance with. And
Well
she
said.
proved she proved she was about it this week. She proved she was about it this week. I'm proud of her. Product of the HBU Academy. She proved herself. She really did. And let's also not forget she's proven herself in that 1,000% tournament. I think she's going to be encountering Adam Priest next
Ooh,
in BAW.
that should be
I have
cool.
to look at the bracket. I have to look at the bracket.
Yeah.
But a hell of a match that was. Very good. Very good.
Most indeed. Most indeed. And it was well
Yes.
deserved. Both ladies put up a hell of a show.
Yeah. I mean, if the match had went the other way, it would have been just as good. But this really brought. I'm gonna say. I mean, I think this is what kind of sold this shit out. Holy fuck! You wouldn't expect it. Deathmatch tournament virgin in
Expect
a
the
field
unexpected.
with fucking Masada and Otis and Jun Kasai and Kato and DM. Oh my god. What a
Welcome
tournament it's going to be.
CXWF. They are currently watching. Welcome CXWF and welcome J Monster of the Fear Knights.
Yes, welcome to you both, CXWF. Um, yeah, CXWF gonna be bringing deathmatch to the Carolinas the right way. Big shout out there. If you will give me just a little bit, I will be right back.
Sounds good. Take your time. What are y'all drinking on this night? I'm drinking Pepsi. What you all got? Welcome, Harley. Welcome. Logan Slater went to go do something. He'll be back here soon. Ugh. Welcome, Chris Graves. We were just talking about you, good sir, not too long ago in your match against Tommy Vendetta. And we will be talking about your match at No Love Lost here soon after the boss man gets back. But we have one more match to go over on this card before we go over the No Love Lost. But yeah, we are going over SPW Carnage TV. We're going to be going over No Love Lost, but we're also good talking about the Tournament of Mayhem, all 12 competitors. We already talked about some of them on this card, but we're going to talk about all 12. And like he just said, there's going to be a 6-person tag team match between 6 of the 12 participants in the Tournament of Mayhem, which is yet to be determined. And we already have a few announcements made for the next card of Carnage TV. And by the way, Tournament of Mayhem is February 22nd, so stay tuned for that. Welcome, Ian Owens of BAW. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Hope you are well.
No. I see a Chris Graves in the house, man.
Yeah, I introduced him. I just told him what we were just talking about him not too long ago in this card. We're going to be talking about his other match on No Love Lost, but we were waiting on you, but we still need a main event to go over.
Yeah, I apologize for that.
No, you're perfect. Many of people showed up while you were gone. Harley did. Ian showed up.
Harley, Ian, hi. All right, my bearded ass is back. That's why I'm wearing the hat today. I mean, while Jacob was bleeding all over the place, he did fuck my head up a little bit. But we'll get to that later. That main event, what was it? Fuck, Graves in Montana?
It was a junkyard death match for the SPW World Championship.
No, you're right. Sorry.
It was supposed to be for the World Mayhem Championship until the man that was holding the title at the time could not make it due to flight issues. So it was changed to the SPW World Championship in a junkyard death match between Shellac and the champion Adrian Knight, with Adrian Knight retaining the gold.
Woof. Woof. I have no words. Oh, what a match that was, Larry. That was life-changing.
It was a match we never knew we wanted.
I mean, not to take away of what Bam and Danny could have done, Adrian Knight just did an amazing job against Schlag. And Schlag proving he could be a world championship contender. Outside of the Faces of Death with Masada. And we're going to see how Masada fares in the Tournament of Mayhem. This Sunday. This fucking Sunday. Can you believe it, Larry? This Sunday. It's right around.
And it is this coming Sunday. Fuck. We'll get there when we get there. We will talk about all 12 competitors, but this main event was incredible. It was a great way to cap out Carnage TV, but it was a good way to set up for No Love Lost.
I mean, it was sexy as fuck, man. Like, Adrian it has created a lot of memories on Carnage TV. Setting a man ablaze, J Monster, if you're here, that was probably one of my favorite moments. right there in the middle of the damn ring in a dragon sleeper. The ring was on fire, Larry. For those who are new to this, the ring was on fire, and Adrian just had him in a dragon sleeper, non-title affair. Him and Jay Monster tore the fucking place down in San Antonio.
Who doesn't love fire?
Mm-hmm. Well, I know Beavis does.
Yeah.
Then,
Set up what was to come next, and that was no love lost, but Into the Underground 6. What made you put it on Into the Underground?
um, I kind of felt another one was needed. The fifth one was very successful. And given that February was a shorter month, because as I just said, like the tournament's right around the corner. Um, I think a pay-per-view was like an actual event was needed for those who weren't going to be involved with the tournament. You know,
Yeah.
and they just delivered like the tournament didn't matter, didn't they? Like we know that's right there, but let's give everyone a taste of what they're missing and a taste of what's to come in the month of March. Because folks, I'm gonna give you an announcement right here, Larry. It's an exclusive. Let me tell you, um, we are returning to New Jersey in March. We are going to be
Ooh.
in Atlantic City for a show called Blunt Force Trauma.
Wow. Whew.
March 22nd. It is going to be big. It is like we are going to go pull out all the stops for Atlantic City. Who knows? It may be a new home for us. Because
Very well put.
last time we were in Jersey, we were in Howell. We got yelled at a little bit. There's a lot of cop callers out there. Anyway, so we're going on to Atlantic City. It's going to be big. A big main. We're about to line up a big main event to make sure that we're remembered in New Jersey.
Hell yeah. You hear that, ladies and gentlemen, firsthand. Stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for March. Stay tuned February 22nd, this Sunday, the Tournament of Mayhem. And we are almost going to talk about the tournament competitors after we go through Enter the Underground 6, SPW, No Love Lost. Match from start to finish was insane. There was title matches. There was a whole lot of blood. There was chaos. There was mayhem. There was everything in between.
There was literal
When I look
heartbreak.
back at the card, there was literally one. I repeat, one retain.
Wait a minute.
Wait, no, two
Yeah.
retain. Two retains, three new champions. But to kick us off, we had an epic three-way dance feud between Alexander the Judge, Chris Graves, and DMP, where Chris Graves walked away victorious.
Some say he squeaked out that victory. Some say he got that by the skin of his fucking balls, man. That sounded like Boomhauer a little bit. He got that by the skin of his ball, man. But it was a damn good fucking match, man. What a fucking opening.
Yeah.
I'll peel back the curtain with a little bit of influence. It like the way that card started out, it was an idea from a former Mayhem champion. So the way it just
You're trying to
came,
pat
like
yourself on the back where you talked about Mitchie.
it was something that he had pitched a while ago, and yeah,
Okay.
so the way this whole show started was like when you peak when you do a line of cocaine.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I was pumped, man. That match was amazing. Chris Graves. I mean, yeah, a win is a win, but there's a lot always squeaked on by. Yes, it may be from some of your competitors, but there are reviewers like he squeaked it. And like, man, it could have went in either direction, man. It really could have. But congratulations, Chris. Whatever you do next is gonna be something fucking wild. I don't know what title you're looking at, but all I know is, as I mentioned earlier, he said it's time to collect.
Welcome, Larry the Butcher.
Oh shit! Another surprise. I mean, there was a ton of surprises there,
You
man.
better have him on the next card of TV.
Well, we're trying to cook something up, my man. We're trying to cook
Believe it.
something up. It's
You always
it's.
got something cooking. And it ain't
How
what
did
the
you?
Rock's cooking.
Well, it might be better than what The Rock's cooking, man. We about to sign up. Actually, I'm signing off on it now. Yeah, he's gonna be there, man, and it's gonna be DMP versus Larry the Butcher.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Nice. You hear that, Larry? You're booked.
I mean,
And
he
Chris
counted
Graves
three. I
won,
can
but
give you that.
speaking of DMP, he put up a great fight in this, but him and Chris Graves were going at a war of words after the matchup, if you noticed. Alexander the Judge kind of said a few things, but it was mainly Chris and DMP in the backstage area going at it in a war of words.
Mhm. So,
Because it looked like DMP pointed out something that he got one victory.
I mean, so far it is 1-1 between them. If you count this, they
And
need
the
to meet in
judge,
another
the
one-on-one
tall one.
at some point. I can sense it. But let's see how this tournament goes.
Heck yeah.
DMP, Larry the Butcher, Carnage TV, this fucking Thursday. You know, I'm gonna sign it off as a man, just whatever you fucking crazy bastards can find. It's fans bring the weapons.
Well said. Well said.
I'm not feeling like making something pretty. Just bring whatever the fuck you want. Just yeah. You
And
can even
Alexander
bring a
does put
barbed
up a good
wire.
effort.
You can bring a barbed wire set of like a barbed wire bra if you want. I don't give a shit.
Do you say a barbed wire bra?
Yeah, I remember at IWA East Coast, there was a chick who had she had fucking thumbtacks on her fucking titties on her shirt.
Or the barbed wire jug of waters, those big ass jugs.
Yo, you know, that's probably one of my least favorite weapons.
Those things hurt.
But yes, they do. But I gotta say they're my least favorite weapon.
Understood.
Because if that shit just breaks off, all you're getting hit with is this freaking switch.
Yeah,
And
gotta
it's
have
just
water to
not
make it
pleasant either
that more
way.
effect. Oh yeah, dump a
Or
thing
if
of
it hits
water on
somebody
you,
in the
start whipping
crowd,
you. Ah.
and if it hits somebody in the crowd, I'm gonna feel bad because it just bounced off my body and went to you.
A lucky souvenir for a lucky fan.
Barbed wire dildo is kind of hilarious,
Oh good God.
but please don't bring that. Um, we have seen like fucking 14-year-olds in the fucking crowd, but at least they're with parents, so.
I mean, those kids are crazy. I've seen them bring some shit that they should have been bringing.
Hell yeah. They heard like hell, one of my favorite ones. Hell yeah. What was that next match? That was. Oh, we went
Well,
right into the women's
let's not
championship.
underestimate one more man that we did not talk about really much in this matchup, but that was Alexander
Oh,
the Judge.
yeah. Alexander the Judge. As I said, it could have went either way with the situation, but the Judge has been showing out above and beyond each and every appearance he makes. He could be a contender to any damn championship as well. I
I can
can't
see
take away
that.
from his performance. I can't take away from any of their performances. Pardon me.
Yeah. One of the tall ones, too.
Big Beefy! He's another big beefy. There's a lot
Indeed,
of
he is.
We've seen two of them in that match. When it came to the strength, I mean, it looked like Chris Graves was a big beefy, but he's kind of a shorter dude.
Yeah. In a sense, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would like to see how me and Chris Graves would go in the ring.
I would love to see it.
I
I
would
know the
love to see
people would
it
too.
too.
But I know one person that wants back at you that he revealed on last week when we were on this pod. That was Bloodstone.
Every time Bloodstone's about to collide with Eddie Walker this Thursday, um, signed off on that. That's going to be a good one.
Indeed.
So that's our Carnage TV is looking very interesting. As well as my fucking mouth. Anyway.
Yes, Chris Woods walked up victorious in the first matchup, and that led us to our SPW Women's Championship matchup between Jessica Page and the champion Lil Psycho, with Lil Psycho retaining and yet another retain, but it was no easy task. Jessica was putting up everything she could, but Lil Psycho found that last win. She got the victory. Her reign continues. Both ladies, very impressive.
Yes. Jessica said, like, came after that match. They sat there, or Jessica came to me. She's like, "How the fuck are we going to top that?" I was like, "This is a little Psycho you're working with. You're gonna get a great match out of her. Psycho can have a fucking good match with a tire, you know." So, and that's exactly what we got. Both women, singles wise, just tore the damn place apart. Um, in regular rules. And you brought up earlier, or I think a couple of episodes ago, Psycho has been more frequent in pure rules, and sometimes she's adaptable, even in her age of 54. And she will do what's comfortable with her opponents, but if her opponents are comfortable with getting beaten to hell with a fucking, which we've seen with Jessica, but and Jessica herself also wanted to wrestle Little Psycho, and that's exactly what we fucking got. What a goddamn match that was. And probably up there with one of the best defenses in Little Psycho's dominant reign. Very dominant reign.
Personally, I just have to say right off the top of our head, when we do the Chaos Awards for this year, I feel like No Love Lost is definitely one of, like, it's definitely up there with, like, shows of the year. If we ever do, like, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like
Not the show of
I
the
feel like
year.
it's up there.
That,
Yeah.
that was won by the show was canceled this year. Or last year.
Yes.
Good show, too. Check that out on our
Oh, yeah.
YouTube channel, Syndicate Wrestling Network on YouTube. Enter the Underground will be up there pretty soon. Just very tiring weekend, so I needed a day.
That's understandable.
Just
Great
needed a
women's
day.
matchup. Yeah. Do we have anything else we would like to say on this matchup before we go on to the next championship match?
How bad do y'all want to see it again?
I would love to see it again. Come on, people, beg for it. We want it.
How bad do y'all want to see it again? Because I was impressed.
I would love to see a part two, even a trilogy.
And you can see there, ladies and gentlemen, like Jessica Page is another product of us. And that just shows you what they are fucking learning in that damn school, man. And we are accepting signings for HBU. If you're not a part of the main roster of it, and you know, want to be a part of some SWM product, and you know, maybe learn a little bit of some shit that you didn't already know. Get up with Mitchie, myself, my little psycho, HVU. You're gonna get a chance to work with some veterans while you're down there. So get up with
Will we
them.
ever get footage of this being done in general, the HBU?
Yes, we are working out the details for that. Try to get a debut date. Um,
Will you be running it, or will somebody else be like monitoring it?
Obviously, I will be overseeing it,
Okay.
but we're going to get some details on that. There is only going to be at first, a very limited amount of slots for it.
Understood.
There's only going to be about 35 slots available, and we do have some names down. So that leaves, I'm going to say, about 20 slots left or so. So get right out on it. And there's going to be some creative things going on there. And then one day you're going to see your ass on an SPW show, and the world is going to be yours. Are you wanting to be a pure rules type of person, or do you want to get your body scarred up for the rest of your life? The world is yours when it comes to being a part of SWN.
And there is a show called The World Is Yours. If y'all haven't seen it, go check it out on the SPW YouTube page.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we're working on getting shows set up for that. You'll see some graduates appearing there, like Jessica Page, like Cassidy Bates. The refer
Maybe like
might
Marissa, the newest talent on the block.
Marissa could show up there and have a match with someone
You
she
can even see
sees.
Harley for once actually appear.
Hmm? What's up?
Harley, the fan.
Maybe.
Who knows? Maybe she could actually be a part of it one day.
Maybe. Nah, she's been working the camera, right?
She's the camera?
Not the one getting shoved, I'll tell you that.
I was about to say, damn, she's taking some hard bumps. Was she the one that was looking over the wall during that women's match?
No, that was not her.
Okay.
What the hell's going on here? No, fuck that. But where were we at? Yeah. Now we
On
move
to the
right
next
into
match
junior heavyweight championship match.
between Deuce Sparks and the champion Devo Riot, where Devo Riot retained. But I just have to say, Devo Riot's reign, they don't call him the righteous one for nothing. He predicted and he predicted right. He saw the prophecy in his eyes. But then he also saw a challenge in Deuce Sparks. Deuce Sparks tried everything he could, put up a hell of a fight. He came up short, but like I said, he put up one hell of a fight, and Devo continues his reign, and I'm excited to see what's next for both of them.
Who else has given him that much of a challenge, though?
Well, we were just talking about him and, gosh, I'm spacing. We were just talking about with him.
Gringo, right?
Yes, Gringo. That was a great matchup. And he also seems to be going back and forth with a war of words with Jukesy.
There's a lot of history there. It seems to be spilling all over the place.
The Mighty called Devo a diva.
I think Mighty weighs a bit too much to be going for the junior heavyweight champion.
Wow! Hey, we don't discriminate.
I understand that.
What if Michael Kruger wanted to enter? Are you going to tell that man no?
Flash could be a contender.
I know that, but I'm asking, if Michael Kruger came up to you, he's like, I'm going to face this fool for this title, you're going to tell him no?
Yeah.
Damn.
Because I'll fucking take him to the ring. I don't care.
I would not tell that man no. That man scares me.
We're going out there. We're going out there. I'll tell you no. I'll tell Zandig no. Shit.
Get Zandig done. No, not for you guys.
Told
But
Demonto,
great matchup,
no
though.
motherfucking
What do you have to
Thursday.
say about both these competitors? We talked about.
They are two of the best in the fucking game going today when it comes to this division. Hell, maybe two of the best in the world right now. Devo Riot, I don't know if you noticed, but he was revealed to be a part of the final covenant.
I saw that.
So somebody sees something in him. Bloodstone sees something in him.
Well,
That
Bloodstone
I'm
has
going
a
to
good eye
tell
for talent. I think we could all safely say that he has a good eye for talent because
you.
he's
You
talent
know,
himself. So I mean,
yeah. You know how earlier I said there was some heartbreak in this show?
yeah,
This was it. This was one of them. Man, there was everyone going into it rooting for Deuce to take this belt. And I think I felt the hearts of the people watching and the ones in the audience just break. And I was like, yep. Yeah. Now, like a chip of my heart kind of came off there too. But it was a good match. Man,
heck yeah. And I can't wait till they
and
face
Deuce,
again because I could see them facing off again in the future.
and Deuce, I'm gonna tell you this: stay on it. Stay on him because you know what? He did have him beat
Yeah,
many times. So stay on him. My God.
great. And that just
Great.
set up for one of the best four-way tag matches I think of in a long time, my opinion.
Uh-huh.
And that was the Fear Knights versus the Brain and the Busta versus the Refer versus the Monties, where the Monties walked out victorious. And as I stated on that night, the Monties were a part of the first ever SPW show, The World Is Yours. And we were talking about last time that they've never been in a tag team title situation, and now they get that chance. And they
Yeah.
won.
Oh yeah. I know last night it was originally announced the champions versus the Monties. But given the current situation, the card may have to change for this non-tournament match. But man, what was I just about to fucking say? That was an incredible match. And can I say that the refer kind of brought a little bit of flash to that? Those boys really showed the fuck out as a tag team. That was the first time we've seen them as a tag team. Um, I can't say that there were many moments where I thought they were going to win because there was multiple moments where everyone was going to win. They might as well have just piled on top of each other. Bloodstone's in the house, but they might as well have just piled on top of each other.
Yes, welcome, Bloodstone. I hear what you're saying. And
Like,
the Monkeys, they had three tough situations. They had Odin Orph and Devin Fox to refer. They had Jordan Oliver and Alec Price, and they also had Elijah Montgomery. Well, wait, no, sorry, not Elijah Montgomery because he's part of the Monkeys.
yeah.
Alex Knight and Jay Monster.
Right. Yep. Um, that shit was really goddamn good.
Oh yeah,
Oh my god. I just have no words, but I can't. The Monties being in that match. I mean, remember? I mean, we don't like to talk about it, but they had a very dominating performance about 3 weeks back.
yeah, yeah.
And I couldn't ignore that, and they pulled it off again. Um, bro, they have earned being in this match. Their hard
Indeed.
work, I pray it pays off for them because they are about to have a heavy road ahead.
Agreed. And I can't wait to see them when they face off for the tag titles in the
No
near
love lost.
future.
Sorry, I was answering Bloodstone. We're talking about no love lost.
Yes, and we'll be getting to your match soon, Bloodstone. If you'd like to come on, you're welcome to. But I do want to offer a chance for two ladies to come on if they would like to talk about this match, because next up was the old school rules, Lulu versus Marissa. And of course, in my opinion, this was matchup of the night. That's my opinion. But Lulu won, but it really could have gone either way. But this was definitely matchup of the night for me. And Lulu, if you'd like to come on, I'm extending the invitation.
I don't know if she's a worker now, but that shit was unreal. A moment of the night right there, like where Lulu straight the fuck up, like German suplexed her ass through flames into a garbage can, into the stairs, and I believe there may have been a ladder. I'm not sure.
There was a ladder because remember, it looked like we were going to see a ladder spot where I believe it was Lulu that was going to jump off the ladder through the table, but that was too far of a leap.
Yeah, thank God she didn't fucking fly, because that would have not ended well. I know she's risque, but not in that situation. Your life kind of sort of depended on it. So yeah, I think there was a ladder in that corner. But she threw her into everything, and there was no way she was getting up from that. At least for that moment, because she seemed like she was all right to compete for the Tournament of Mayhem. And folks, man, speaking of the actual, I'll wait. I'll wait on that one.
Yeah. And Marissa, if you want to come on at all, you're welcome to come on to say what you need to. This is an open invitation to anybody to come on, even if it's not their match. But if we do get your match, you're always welcome to say whatever you want on it.
Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say.
But was this was my matchup of the night? Is your matchup of the night this one, or was it another match?
It's up there in the top 3.
Okay.
It's up there in the top 3, as well as the women's championship match.
Yeah, the women really stole the show.
So far, those two.
Except Regina. She can't steal nothing.
She fucking stole my smelling senses.
You got really that close to her?
I mean, when you're going over or trying to go over the match and talk about what's going on, you gotta be close to her. So I think she might need to wear some padding to protect us from that spell, because my nostrils are very unforgiving.
Welcome.
When it comes to Regina.
Welcome, Bloodstone, to the chat, and perfect timing that he's here, because we are literally about to talk about his triple threat against Juxie and Eddie Walker, and he eliminated Eddie Walker, and it came down to him and Jux. But then Jux beat him, becoming the new national champion.
Yeah, I think before High Stone, I think it was compared to Styles, Joe, and Daniels from 2005.
I can see that.
That was Malcolm's opinion, but that shit was awesome. I think at one point I reacted and said I'm a little too high for this match right now.
It sucks to lose it, but I'll get it back. Don't worry.
I mean, you have Eddie Walker this Thursday. The first time ever, right? One-on-one?
Yeah. One-on-one.
They've never faced off one-on-one. Like this triple threat was like their first interaction ever.
Yeah, I think what was it said? These men have never interacted in a 3-way situation in their fucking life.
Mm-hmm.
And they just that's what I got. Like that was for real. And Gina needs to get out of her way. Regina needs to stop fucking wearing dirty underwear.
Gotta redeem
Yeah,
myself.
you shall. I think we could all safely say we could see you redeem yourself because you're a two-time national champion, if I'm correct.
Is he?
I will be.
You will be,
Oh,
okay.
I will be.
guaranteed, huh?
And then
Guaranteed.
he might not be here. He might not be here. But the final covenant is already looking on those tag titles.
Oh yeah, I
Yes,
mean,
you have a recruitment. Emily and Devo.
and Tommy Vachon.
Yes.
But
doesn't
with
stop
Devo
there.
being the junior champion, who and you hell bent to get your national title back, that kind of leaves like Vachon with no one to team with.
There's more to come. The final covenant isn't fully complete yet.
Oh shit! Are we expecting a reveal this Thursday?
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Just know when the final covenant is complete, SPW and all tag teams all around will be put on notice.
Well said. Well said. Because Wes Grimm is supposed to be revealing a tag team partner as well. Oh my God! Are you with Wes Grimm? Hmm? I'm just saying.
Wes is a good friend of mine.
Wes is a hell of a two-time world heavyweight champion.
I mean, shit. As far as I know, he's still Venom Club unless he's made a leap.
I haven't heard shit about Venom Club in years. Didn't he face CJ not too long ago somewhere?
He's supposed to be facing CJ in IWA for his last match in IWA because he's not being retired from the sport in general, but he's just retiring from IWA and giving his son the reins there.
Not bad. He's a good athlete too.
Yes, yes.
Very good athlete. But what were we on about? Oh yeah, that amazing three-way dance. I mean, it sucks that that was another heartbreak of the night too. I told you, heartbreak, man. Heartbreak was in this show. So
No
no
love
love
lost and
lost.
more blood loss.
There was some blood loss.
Oh, massive.
But we got to put that up there as one of the best national championship matches I've ever witnessed.
I want to just say thank you to Bloodstone for his reign as champion too. Like the people that he faced, how much times that people thought, like, oh my gosh, like he always found that last win, that last emotion to come back and win. And he was the champ for some time. And if he's looking to regain it again, I won't be doubting it until we see him with that, or even possibly, I feel like he could also be a double champion at a point in time.
I have a question though, Stone.
What's up?
Why the hell were you dancing with Bruh?
Who?
Yeah,
Huh?
dude. As you were in that match, and next thing I know, I think you were. I thought you were about to put his ass away, and you just
I know
started
what you're
dancing
talking
with
about. I
Bruh.
know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Hey.
He was trying to do the fish swap boogie, don't you know?
Like this man was going. This man just dancing. I'm like,
Hey
tell this
man,
man it ain't ballet.
it's all about the wind up. How to make it look good.
I think you had a little too much wine before you came to the ring.
It was on
I think he was
Valentine's Day. I
drinking
told
with
you, happy
blind
working on
man.
Valentine's Day. I had to get what I had to get in before tonight's match.
You know what was crazy? You said you did have a date, so you must have went to that first and had a little too much wine with the steak, right?
Had to. So I was
Yeah.
I was a bit out of it in that match, but hey, I still did my shit.
I mean, you were on point. You weren't Jeff Hardy inebriated. So, I mean, I fucking faced Jacob later on, fucking stoned out of my mind.
And that
To be
match is
fair,
next after this one.
to be fair, I did think I was wrestling a bear.
Oh, good.
Jacob's a tough dude.
I thought to be no, honestly, I just thought I was fighting a big beefy Hell's Angel.
Well, he is a former member of the Lost Souls, which was taken down by Adrian Knight.
Same with this guy.
Bloodstone right here is a former member of that group.
Mm-hmm.
And Jacob caught me slipping. I mean,
Well, since we're talking about it, we did just basically just get done with the triple threat. We might as well talk about it.
Yeah.
Bloodstone, you could stay on if you would like to talk about this one as well, as it was a sharp shit death match between the boss man Logan Slater and the big ham hock Jacob on Hawaii, and Jacob on Hawaii walked out victorious.
I was surprised, especially with
Oh,
our boss.
you were
man here.
surprised?
I was surprised. I like out of all the time I've spent in SPW, I don't think I ever see Logan Slater himself lose a death match, especially after what happened in our first match.
I've lost one before. It was against
I
Mitchie
think he's seeing
Blaze.
what he's watched. Is this really one of your first deathmatch losses?
My first one since October.
Holy crap!
Yeah. I mean, shit happens. He caught me slipping, that's fine, but I can't forget the fact of what he fucking did to me, dude. Like,
Jacob's a tough one, man. I've gone to war with the dude.
at that point, you know, where, as it was described, it was like an innovation to, like, for my own self-destruction. I forgave him there, but I can't forget what he did. Your time's coming. I'll take your fucking knees out. I'll shoot him out if I fucking have to.
Oh, all right.
But we will meet again.
I have no
I
doubt.
don't give a fuck how much pain I have to go through to fucking defeat you. I will take something from you too.
Oh, all right.
You want that world championship so bad? Keep your head on a swivel, man. I'll make sure you're never world champion as long as I'm alive.
Yes. And it was a crazy matchup, and I think everybody, especially Bloodstone, can't wait until you two lock up again. And I think it will be nothing else short of a war. It will be another war as it was this first time.
Look at how much
You
blood that
guys
man
set
lost.
up. You guys set up another big beefy match, as you like to say. And it was a junkyard death match between the bulldozer, Matt Tremont, and Michael Kruger, where Matt Tremont walked out victorious, but then he got injured on GCW.
Yep. Yep. But I want to go back to something. Look at how much blood that man lost. There was so much blood loss in that fucking match. And it wasn't me. He scarred my face up. I got a few bumps and bruises up here. That's why I'm wearing a beanie today. But look at how much blood he fucking lost. It was all over the place. We could have made a mini Jacob right there. Just with that DNA alone. Maybe that's the one I need to face. Fucking damn ham hock. Anyway,
Maybe we need to
back
get owned that.
Huh?
Oni.
That's another ham hock. What are y'all lost souls motherfuckers feeding these people?
Oh, I don't know what they feeding them anymore.
They are too damn big.
I left a long time ago.
Well,
Like you got
technically, Asia
fucking
kind of
Oni.
resolved it.
Like when Oni and Vashon were together, it was like a set. Like its combined weight was like 707 pounds or something like that. I don't know. And all of that was Oni.
You know, Vajon. I said Vajon. Vashawn, you know his diet being a vamping on.
Yeah, he don't weigh shit.
Vampire.
But anyway, speaking of ham hocks, we're gonna get right to that. Matt Tremont, Michael Kruger.
That was meaty, as you would like to say. It was beefy. Two beefy men where Matt Tremont
That
walked out
was-
victorious, but then he got injured on GCW.
Yeah, man. So a speedy recovery to Matt Tremont, as I announced earlier, due to that injury, and it's sounding like a knee injury. Um, he's unable to compete this Sunday. So it is now Adrian Knight taking on the Kill Billy Nathan Mowry, where I broke Brandon's heart. Yep, happy Valentine's Day, bitch. Um, so that one is now a House of Horrors match. And maybe after they're done, they can go to the House of Horrors match. So that's going to be fun. But Tremont was, he looked like $1 million in that damn match, man. But
Welcome, Lisa Richer?
hello, how are you?
Lisa Riker? I don't.
It might be Richardson.
I don't know.
I haven't seen a notification, so I'm just assuming. But yeah, that was an unbelievable affair. The one moment where you would think the ring would break, it did not. Now,
God, I was hoping it would. I was hoping it would.
It was to say cruel. Yeah,
I mean, it could have happened there, but I think I could also say it could have happened during yours and Jacob's match. But hey, that's just my opinion.
I thought there was a moment that was going to happen.
Or you might have went through the ring like a Taz and Bam Bam Bigelow situation.
I think that's actually why I'm so exhausted. I put all my energy into like, oh shit, is he about to break me with this fucking ring? Oh, all right. I mean, come back in when you can.
Sounds good, Bloodstone. We'll be here for a bit. We still got a few more matches to go over, and we're also going to talk about the Tournament of Mayhem.
Alrighty then.
But yes, that was a big match, and we
congratulations
hope
to
for a
Matt.
speedy recovery to Matt Tremont.
Yeah, I'm glad I got a win on the way out though.
Because he was supposed to be at the Tournament of Mayhem, which we'll get to later, but after his injury, we did find over a suitable replacement, which you said, Nathan Mowry. We'll talk about that here soon. But do you have anything else you'd like to say on this big, beefy matchup?
I'm loving the response that everyone is giving Michael Kruger.
I mean, he's got a great response since he first started here in SPW. Since he first appeared, his presence was just a spectacle. The Mighty, I think, put him over the most.
Yeah. So his story is just beginning, man. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned indeed, and we hope to see Matt Tremont back when he's up feeling better. But that just set up a big, big title match for the SPW World Tag Team Championships, contested under TLC, Tender Loving Care. I'm just kidding. Tables, ladders, and chairs. It was not, I know. The Mighty Empire, the Mighty and Flash took on the champions, the Deep South Juggalos, Lil Sicko, and the Carolina Cracker, the Tattooed Wrestler, the Deathmatch Juggalo, Brian White, with the Mighty Empire becoming the new champions, and they reign over the tag team division.
So, that I think was a tag team street fight.
Yeah, I saw it got changed to that, but when I had it originally, it said POC.
Oh. Well, I mean, congratulations to the Mighty Empire, but they are instantly know. Yeah, I know Mighty's in celebration mode and everything else, and Flash is
What
just
did you
enjoying the
expect?
spotlight.
He was not going to say anything about it.
Oh no, I expected it 100%.
Okay, I was hoping
100%.
you would.
But instantly he's got a target on his back. Originally, it's supposed to be the Mighty Empire versus the Montes, but right hot on the trail. You know, Brian White's temper. He wants that rematch right away. And I told them before any rematch happens, they got to take care of some business. They need to take care of that rematch clause, and they need to become three-time tag team champions. The Syndicate will now be in a four-way ladder match at Tournament of Mayhem.
Oh. And we'll talk about that when we get there. But this matchup, this had a lot of history in it, and this had a lot of grudge in it. We all saw that brutality that happened between both these teams.
That was absolutely beautiful, dude.
Yes.
Like, that felt very Briscoes versus FTR right there.
Interesting way of putting it.
Maybe a little bit of FTR and the Young Bucks. What is going on? Oh,
No,
yeah,
I see what you're saying. I just thought it was an interesting way of how you put that. I would imagine you meant the Briscoes were Lil Sicko and Brian White, while the FTR was Mighty Empire.
yeah, exactly how I've seen. That was an unbelievable match. That shit ain't over. Oh my god, this tag team division's heating up here, man. I can't wait for Tournament of Mayhem to see that four-way ladder match. I'll
Yes.
sit in the middle of the ring just to be a part of it.
And I can't wait to see what the Mighty Empire does with their tag title reign. And I can't wait to see what's next for the Deep South Juggalos. And that just set up a great grudge match, which you called the Cupid's Curse Death Match between Mitchy Blaze and Vincent Omen, where Mitchy Blaze walked out victorious.
Yeah. It seems that Vincent's a bit too distracted, man. And I think it
You
no,
think those
truthfully,
mind games of Mitchy got into his head?
that and what little Psycho was doing, but I also think the fact is he hasn't had a singles match since. Can we go to Hell is Coming One?
Holy crap. He
Well,
has been dominating the tag scene, but then it looks like in singles scene, he needs to get that fire back.
yeah, and I do understand that. And right now, at this very moment, they need to take care of this business, though. Maybe it's weighing heavy on the mind of my boys. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But damn, he just can't be letting her get all over it. The story continues, man.
Indeed.
I mean, it seems like Mitchie's trying to do everything he can to see if I'll break the contract and go one-on-one with him.
Them heads.
I'm not going to do it. I mean, I haven't faced Zeus since early last year. But a member of the Syndicate has in Damian Rage. But I won't. One, Zeus will know what happens. He already knows. I'll bust his ass wide open again. And I'm not going to do it again now. I won't do it again. The 6 years, however long it was long enough. That took a lot of my career, man. A lot of my career. We're coming. I mean, they're coming for your head, man. I know they always have a game plan. They know
Yeah.
what to do. We've had their number in tag. We've had his number in singles.
Well said.
He tends to forget that. He just got a very rusty Vincent Owen. That's all it
Yeah.
is. Very rusty Vincent Owen. He'll be back.
And I guarantee if they do
I
ever
know.
face again one winner, whenever next time he's in, he'll come back stronger than ever.
Definitely. Definitely. I don't care how it is. And now we're on to our main event of the evening.
For the World Mayhem Championship, which turned out to be a gauntlet eliminator, or as we would like to call it, a scramble. And it was between Cassidy Bates, Jimmy Lloyd, Bear Bronson, and the champion Bam Sullivan. And Jimmy Lloyd became the new champion.
Heartbreak. That is the shortest championship reign we have ever had.
It is?
Yes. In the Mayhem division, yeah.
Understood.
Broke my fucking heart. Because that's the man who beat me. I thought that the division was going to be in good hands, and he broke my heart. Now I'm going to have to kill you, man. Now I'm going to have to kill you. Now I'm going to have to break your fucking skull. Because I trusted you. I trusted you to be a man to carry this deathmatch division, given the fact you're a two-time H2O Danny Havoc Hardcore champion, one of the most prestigious titles in the fucking world that is currently being held by Neil Diamond Cutter. You broke my heart. Now I'm gonna break your fucking skull. I'll see you this Thursday, Bam.
Well, you heard it there, ladies and gentlemen.
I will see your ass Thursday.
Wow. Big words from them. But we can't give away from what happened with the other competitors. We had Cassidy Bates. We had Bear Bronson, and of course the new champion, Jimmy Lloyd. I think all four of them put on a great showing. Bam lost his reign short, but it did come down to him and Jimmy, if I recall.
It did. So let's also not forget that Cassidy Bates holds a win over Jimmy Lloyd.
That is true. That is very true. And I think that was what, one of the short matches, right?
No, it was not short at all.
Was that not the short one I'm thinking of? Because I know there was a time Jimmy Lloyd appeared and it was a short. He thought it was against him, but I might be thinking of somebody else.
He challenged for the national belt, and it was like 3 minutes.
Yes, that's what it was. That was pretty quick. Glad that's his way of like bouncing back, but we did see Jimmy after that. But like this was like a big way to bounce back.
Yeah, I remember who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I remember, don't worry.
But that was our main event to cap that off. But I will have to say,
That was an
that main event, yeah, the whole show was incredible. Definitely match of the year.
That 4-man concept. I think that was like, I was told we've done a 10-man one, and I guess that's what it was called for The World Is Yours. The first one we did the 10-man one, and at The World Is Yours too. So, but that's
And we did a 20-man one at SPW Merry Effing Christmas.
Yes, this is the first 4-man we've done, and it was pretty cool. It really went all over the fucking place, man. We had action everywhere. That's how a main event should be. Congratulations to Jimmy Lloyd. That was another upset, in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's just my opinion. But it wasn't like upset of the year like Marissa and Mickey Douglas.
Yeah.
But, congratulations to Jimothy. And, man, I feel like I should do something for that fucker. I'm taking on Bam Sullivan. I'm taking his fucking head off. Time for him to take a fucking nap. Because he disrespected the legacy of that Mayhem belt. He had Jimmy Lloyd right in his fucking back pocket. He had beaten him before. I trusted you, Bam. Broke my heart. And here we are, folks.
Yes,
Here we
you
are.
two shall be facing off, and you got a big show to come up on Tournament of Mayhem. But we do have an SPW Carnes TV, of course, beforehand.
Yeah,
But
well, I'll be dropping
speaking
that.
of Tournament of Mayhem, we have all 12 competitors, but I think we should start off by talking about the three that were just now. We talked about Jun Kasai when he was announced last time.
Oh, sexy.
Oh, yeah. And then next up,
International.
how I have them at least, Marissa was one of the newest entrants made.
Kato was too.
Well, yeah, but I was like hoping we could talk about them before we go on to the next ones.
So
Talk
who
about
was
the new ones first, and then we'll talk about the ones that happened before them.
So June is a former Tournament of Death winner, man. And last year we didn't have any international. We started incorporating international into Fear of Blood, where we had Masashi Takeda as a mystery entrant. And we had some, I think we had Drew Parker in there, and I believe Big Lou Nixon. This year, so far we just have Jun Kasai. Jun Kasai his whole body, the scar is alone on Jun Kasai's body, just telling the story. And at his age, could he be one of the oldest deathmatch tournament winners? He's in his 50s, man.
Yeah.
And it's not the only person in their 50s in that fucking match. Let's not forget about Little Psycho, the women's champion.
Which we will talk about when we get back there.
Yeah.
And Jun Kasai has a great chance of taking it, but after that, Marissa got entered.
Yeah, at entrant 11, pulling off upset of the year over Mickey Knuckles. A lot of people thought, all right, Mickey Knuckles was already there. They wrote Marissa off, and as I said earlier, that match went on, and she kept fighting and pulled it off, introducing a little bit of smoke into Mickey Knuckles' life. I don't know now if Mickey Knuckles will ever go back on the Smoke and Meteoris. We'll just have to see.
Yes, we shall. I guarantee she'll be back on there. I know since the last time we seen the death match, everybody's favorite death match ant here in the halls of SPW. But after Marissa, we also announced Andrew Cato.
Fans bring the weapons, everything but the kitchen sink and dildos. And that was, as I said, a really good match. Kato bouncing back from a big shoulder injury. Yes, I did it. But Psycho was the one who had been around making sure that he was okay and his rehab was going okay. And she surprised us again when he returned in that 6-man. And he's here to try to tell a redemption story. When our paths crossed, It'll happen. But I'm gonna send his ass right back to the hospital. I will send his ass
Well said.
back.
Oh,
Like,
I guess that remains to be seen.
I'm gonna prove my sister once. My sister's wrong again. It's been a while. I like doing it every now and then. Kato came back too soon, and I think this tournament might be uh, a case in a little bit of evidence in that case. He got lucky over Drew
And
Blood.
he did. But he walked out victorious, and we will never count out Kato.
Okay. Okay. And
And
then,
I can't wait to see what he does in this tournament because Cousin Condry got it added in next.
yeah, that was announced at No Love Lost. Condry is sexier than fucking Leatherface. He really is. And I believe he's gonna be in one soon too. I'm not 100% sure. I could be wrong on that.
Who knows? He
But
might be at Blood and Honey.
maybe he could appear in CXWF for Brian White. You never know. Cousin Condry has been on an impressive tear as of late, picking up wins over people like Dmitry Alexandrov and more. So let's see what he can do against the Land of the Beasts in the Tournament of Mayhem.
Indeed. And we also had 8 more competitors. With the first pack, we'll start with DMT.
The devil and he appears, man. What's going on, brother? Cousin Condry appears as we talk about him. That's crazy. Nothing but love for Cousin Condry.
Welcome, Cousin Condry.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Condry.
But DMT, though, are the first pack of people announced.
Yes, he was. Man, all right. So real quick, who got pinned in the 3-way at No Love Lost, or rolled up?
I'm kind of blanking on who, to be honest with you.
I don't think it was DMP. I like if I'm starting to reflect on it, it's it might, yeah, I don't think it was DMP. Whatever. Whoever got rolled up looked like a taco. So DMP has a lot to prove in this tournament. We can't wait to see you. Oh yeah. What the hell was I about to say? We gonna meet one day, Condry. It is gonna be a glorious union of the minds. It is going to be like Kiss reuniting with Ace Frehley and Peter Criss. Anyway, it's gonna be like Hogan and Savage shaking hands, looking like they're on a whole 8-ball. You know that promo they're doing. Oh yeah. You know what I'm talking
Like
about.
everybody does. I think everybody does.
Yeah. But anyway, DMP, the Deathmatch Professor. I think this is his first tournament as well. I'm not too sure. But he does have a lot to prove. He's had a phenomenal fucking hardcore and death matches in SPW.
Indeed. And he's going to make a big statement in this tournament, no doubt. And also part of the package with him was Tommy Trainwreck, Mr. WLW, We Love Wrestling. By the
Yes,
way, Death Wish Cup, stay tuned for that.
Yes, they've already announced all the matches. Throughout this week, we're going to be announcing matches as well um, to build up to this Sunday. Um, Tommy Trainwreck was added after defeating Jack Harrop. He is a return entrant, believe it or not. He is a return entrant. He competed against Matt Tremont in the first one, right in the very first round of the Tournament of Mayhem. I watched that motherfucking thing. That was amazing. Like, I watched it back just to get in the spirit of this. Like, what can I do to top this? Make it a 12-man field. Fuck it. Do something different.
Oh yeah, good to see Tommy back, and Tommy has been making big waves here in SPW and everywhere he goes, and I'm excited to see what he does this time around. But also in that pack with him and DMP was Brittany Black, the first lady announced for the tournament.
The First Lady of Carnage. The First Lady of Mayhem. And one of the most decorated women in our locker room. She is a 2-time women's champion for a reason. And as I said, I wanted to do something different for this one, and let's see what the ladies can do in this environment. It is going to be something different for everyone. But Brittany Black, the First Lady of the Syndicate, has a point to prove. She wants to try to be the first woman to challenge for the SPW World or Mayhem Championship.
Yes, and I could see it happening if not one of the other ladies. We already talked about Marissa. We'll be getting to the other lady later when we get there. But another competitor with the first pack of people announced was Masada.
Yep.
He's a former tournament winner himself in his own right.
Yes, with CZW, IWA East Coast, Mid South, etc., etc. Masada earned that spot. Yeah, he may have won, but he had a little help from our, neighborhood doctor, Dr. Redacted, against John Wayne Murdoch. And when they met, it looked like there was some unfinished business, Murdoch and Redacted. But, maybe Masada is going to go all the way and try to do what his tag team partner in Black did and become a world heavyweight champion or a world mayhem champion in the future and try to win this whole damn thing. God damn it, Redacted.
Very well could.
All right, he did this cameo video, like he was trying to promote it, which you should get Dr. Redacted's cameo. Those are hilarious. He looked straight at the fucking camera and went, "Hello!"
I believe it.
Just straight up, "Hello!" But nonetheless, man, it if you haven't seen, well, I don't know if Warehouse Days is up anymore. But I'm gonna tell you through starting next season, we're gonna see Carnage TV episodes coming back to YouTube. A little exclusive there, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah.
So people don't get lost anymore. All right, well, who's in the next pack?
Well, this is pack number 2. The last pack we'll go over, since we already went over the last pack as we first started when we started going on to TOM, and we got done with the first pack. Now the second pack, Otis Kogar, who we announced in a call that you were on during one of our Anarchy archives.
Right here. Yep, he is the reigning defending champion. He won the first one. He is another return entrant. and he looks hell bent to become to take it 2 in a row. He has a point to prove. He is tired of getting stiff. He is tired of getting ignored, and I think at the end of the day, it looks like he's trying to send me a message. I don't know. I ain't seen it. Maybe, you know what? Go ahead. Win the whole damn thing. Go ahead. I'll be waiting at the end of the line, though.
Well, he very well could. He could become the first ever two-time winner. We could have our possible first female winner of the tournament. There's a lot of possibilities in this tournament alone, and a lot of superstars that are hungry and ready, like this next one who you put in here, the deathmatch weed smoking hippie Nomad.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I mean, his Theater of Blood performance was amazing. And then his run in Japan with us was really good, picking up a big win over Murdoch. He was a tag team champion alongside Eddie Walker during part of that time. And yeah, man, he's just out of his fucking gourd. And I think, the way he performed in a three-way before, he definitely has an advantage heading into this tournament. I mean, I know, I'm sorry, I know the last time was elimination, but the odds or the chances of winning now, you got to
So
be on
basically, to
the.
reiterate the rules, for those that haven't seen one of the Cup of Carnages or the Softcore Cup, there is this rule for this. The person that is pinned in the triple threat will be eliminated, but the one that doesn't get pinned and does get the pin will be going on to the second round to face each other.
Yes. And also kind of like Best of the Best in CCW.
Yes.
We did this at Project X in November 24.
Oh, yeah.
With the Women's Championship. Yeah. Yeah. That one. But these are going to be fucking great ass matches. Then we're going to see second round matches that you would never expect. Semifinal. I mean, the finals are going to be like to mayhem. And may God have mercy on their fucking souls. Because I think this might be one of the most violent tournaments we have ever put together.
And as we talk about the tournament more, there are two more in this that we need to talk about when it comes to competitors, and that one of them being Anakin Murphy.
Yeah. So yeah, there was some circumstances that happened where Brain Dead was not able to appear for the Tournament of Mayhem. And while that sucked, right then and
I thought he
there,
was one of the first packs, though.
he was. He was
Didn't Tommy replace him?
No, Anakin did.
Okay.
It was in a three-way dance with Charles Colton and Akira, where that was decided.
Yes.
An amazing match. Amazing fucking match. If it's still on our Twitch, check that shit the fuck out. So yeah, Anakin, the deathmatch twink, is definitely an underdog heading into this. He's been in one other notable deathmatch tournament to my knowledge, which was for H2O, and that was Tremont's deathmatch tournament in Chattanooga alongside TWE Chattanooga. Check that out on IWTV.
Yes.
So let's see how far he comes in.
I can't wait to see it.
Well, he's already very familiar with a three-way. So there you go. But this time it's not elimination.
Yeah.
So think fast and think fast. Gotta think fast with this one.
And the last person that we have tournament is the reigning and defending women's SPW champion, Lil Psycho.
The first time that a champion has entered the tournament, or a champion in general has entered the tournament. A little Psycho was sniffing around that tournament anyway. I was just, I'm going to tell you damn well, I gave the people what they want on that one. That is like the first lady of Anarchy. She trailblazer, and she's doing it again here. Being one of the first three women to enter a death tournament here in SPW.
Her, Brittany Black, and Marissa Jen.
Yep, Gendra.
I'm just going to call her Marissa G.
Yeah, I mean, that's what the ring announcer calls her.
Marissa G!
Yeah, I mean, why not? I think Malcolm gave into it already, so fuck it. But he knows how to pronounce her name. He's a very smart intellectual. And yes,
Yeah, that's what that was.
Yeah, I am rocking a little bit.
But that was what we had to go over today when it comes to what we're going to talk about. And stay tuned. Sometime this week for Anarchy Archives, we're going to do 2 this coming week.
Yeah, hold up 1 second. Now, we did announce before the show that one of the first round matches, it was confirmed that No Love lost. One of the first round matches, the first round match that we just dropped was Otis Kogar taking on Tommy Trainwreck and June Kasai in a nails, light tubes, and barbed wire bats match. We will be dropping another one tomorrow night, and we're going to get really innovative with this one. So stay tuned for that. It is going to be a beautiful shit show with this damn match. Y'all are going to like this one.
Oh, yeah?
Who knows?
Everybody stay tuned for it.
I might be generous and drop it in a couple of hours.
Who knows? But we also, a match that we announced was Nathan Mowry versus Adrian Knight.
Yep, Nathan Maurer. That's going to be another fucking bloodbath. House of Horrors match. And we know this shit's going to get fucking grisly. There's Harley again. But yeah, shit's going to get grisly between Knight and Maury. Will we see a new champion heading into Blunt Force Trauma on March 22nd in Atlantic City, New Jersey? Stay tuned, folks. Get ready for that graphic.
Stay tuned.
And Carnage TV this Thursday. We'll be dropping the card there, Monday night as well. Stay tuned for that. We got a pretty solid main event lined up for that. Get this, folks. It's going to be Jack Graves taking on Dimebag Dan. And I believe, now don't quote me if I'm wrong here, but didn't they face an IWA?
Dimebag and Jack?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. All right. So I believe this might be
You're
the
getting
first
them
time.
confused with 2 different people. This will be the first time of them facing under SPW. I think they could have faced elsewhere, but as far as I'm aware of, I feel like this will be the first time in SPW.
All right.
And if I recall, these are 2 former world champions facing each other.
Yeah. And it's going to be a good one. Big main event right there. Jack Graves, Dimebag Dan, first time in SPW. Just stay tuned for this card. It's going to be a good one.
And the Anarchy Archives, we're going to have 2 this coming week. We're going to have one going with the IW Quasi Dream of, wait, I'm spacing. The King of the Deathmatch tournament.
Yeah, 2008, right?
Yes, and we'll be going over the 1995 Quasi Dream. If I need to, I'll share it out to the chat. So if people want to follow what we're talking about, if they want to say anything on it, they could join us. We'll figure out a day that we're doing that. But of course, on Sunday, we will go live talking about the Carnage TV. And actually, we'll do it Saturday for our second show.
Yeah, well, you're talking about.
Wait, Tournament of Mayhem is on Sunday, right?
Correct.
That's why I'm saying let's go live Saturday for our second show.
Talking about. So we're gonna
talk about Carnage TV, and we're gonna talk
Okay.
about the matches for Tournament of Mayhem coming up on the Sunday. But earlier in the week, we're gonna talk about the King of the Deathmatch and Quasi Dream.
Okay. I think we could.
Because you said you wanted those to be 2 separate episodes, so that's why I'm saying that.
Yeah, I think like if we do talk about death tournaments and like shit like that, that we've watched, or you
Yeah.
know, shows that we've watched, like say SummerSlam '92, that should be separate episodes.
Yes.
Because if we try to add on these 2 tournaments, we're going to be going all night, and I'm going to get hoarse. I will pass
I get
away.
that. I'm gonna rewatch them personally. I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
I've already watched them this week, so I'm gonna rewatch them again.
I mean, go right ahead. I remember Quasi Dream. I just don't remember much.
Well, I do too. I just want to watch them because I feel like rewatching them just kind of gets me more of like a good feel, like I'm hyped for it,
Oh yeah, I know. But, yeah, I've covered everything, man.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Boss Man Logan Slater. This is Larry at UF Anarchy Archives, episode 20. Next time we'll be on here will be episode 21 and 22. But I may have a suggestion where we could talk about the King of the Deathmatch and Quasi Dream instead just on Anarchy Archives. We will get to that soon. But in the meantime, I hope everybody has a great day, good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever y'all may be. Peace out.
Why am I getting paid for this?